Okay, so here is set 6012, the little tiny siege cart from 1986. And it's a small set for sure, but rather large cart compared to a minifigure, as you can see. My apologies for this weird angle, but you know, it looks still looks pretty good, and you can see all the details of the cart. So, yep, it's a manned cart, and you've got obviously the handles right here, and obviously you can put one soldier there as moving the cart. You could also put one on either side with just one hand holding it. I would assume. This would be an awful lot of force for something this size to, mow down an army. Maybe if you're going downhill, that would work with your momentum on your side. But I would be willing to suspect you'd need at least 2 men, I think, to make this effective on a real battlefield. But anyways, all in all, it's pretty cool. Effective little thing, little cart. I suppose it could shield you somewhat. It kind of looks like a big crossbow, but it's got this spear on the top and a shield on the front. Which, yeah, the initial plowing into the line of soldiers would work, I think. After that, I'm not sure how effective it would be. It's got these 2 spears here. You could pull a spear out and use it, I guess. Or I think the idea is that you put them down and then you plant it, and then he's kind of levitating off the ground here, but that way it's kind of anchored down a little bit. So that's probably the idea there. And then he's a little short on weapons, in my opinion, but yeah, all in all, it's still effective for what it was designed for, and it's a great design. You can see on the top how they did a side build and then used these studs. I don't know what kind of studs or what kind of bricks those are called, alternate bricks, with the stud facing out on the side, and they did that sideways. And this reminds me of newer builds or mocks. I think it's a really clever look. I think it looks great. I love the look of it. I think it's a really clever build right there. Sorry about that. Yeah, the way that's designed, I think it looks great. And the different textures, with the studs being on the front like that, I think looks good. Looks pretty imposing. All in all, it's really good design, I think. Design, 10 out of 10. Functionality, maybe a 7 out of 10. And in Lego battles, I'm sure it's fine. But I love this blue cape. Kind of a rarity to find those with sets. Those are often lost. Any blue items, blue feathers, accessories, these blue capes, those seem to be lost quite commonly. But minifigures are in great shape in this set. Maybe y'all can help me figure out what this is inside of here. This yellow and black barrel. I'm assuming maybe it's a bale of straw with binding around it to kind of give it some padding, some also weight and padding at the same time, so that there's something to kind of push against once the impact comes of men on the battlefield. I think some of this could be reinforced with just like all you need is a 2x4 plate right there, and this is not reinforced at all as well. That's sort of a design flaw. All in all, that looks cool. I like this. Yeah, we'll call this a bale of hay, I guess, in there. And it looks great. Design looks great. My minifigures, again, are in good shape. The torsos are really nice. The line design on the torso is really, really great. And I also, almost forgot, I have the instructions for this one. They are very tiny, but they look great. And as you can see, it says, here's the finished product, 1986, in the bottom. There you go, a little hard to read there. But yeah, they're really cool. Love it. Love this set from 1986. It's the Siege Cart. So thanks for tuning in. And I'm at subscriber 975 right now. Would love to get to 1,000. Almost there. So please like, subscribe, share the videos, comment. Leaving a comment helps them get found. And stay tuned for more updates. And we are almost through with Castle. The Castle designs from the vintage era of Lego sets. So, I hope you've enjoyed all of them, exploring them as much as I have. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned.